Hi everyone, welcome back to What's Great this week. Today, we've got some big CinemaCon updates to share, and we'll cover a fresh spin on Doom's combat style. Let's dive in and check out what's coming next. Doom: The Dark Ages is taking a noticeable shift from previous Doom titles, which makes fans concerned about losing the series' fast-paced combat. While Doom and Doom Eternal on higher difficulty focused on fast gunplay and rapid weapon swaps, The Dark Ages opts for positioning yourself and striking hard at the right time. It's less about fast-paced long-range sniping and more focused on pounce or parry, positioning for powerful close-range combos. What makes this shift so interesting is that for players of regular difficulty, it is still widely praised and has a very solid gaming experience that the game still achieves to make players feel like an unstoppable force. For players who pursue higher difficulty, combos that focus more on close-range combat makes players worry about the effectiveness of new gameplay combos. Doom: The Dark Ages maintains its core focus on empowering the player through precise, deliberate combat. The emphasis this time is on much larger arena battles and more dramatic storytelling. This time, The Dark Ages introduces massive, open battlefields that contrast with the tighter level design of previous games, like piloting a massive mech clash against towering demon titans, or soaring through the battlefield on a cybernetic dragon, dive-bombing hordes of hellspawn in a spectacle that feels ripped straight from a heavy metal fever dream. Battles now unfold across vast landscapes, with towering demons, hidden secrets, and encounters that feel like they belong in an epic war rather than a series of isolated skirmishes. And then there's the storytelling. As a prequel, The Dark Ages dives deeper into the lore of the Doom Slayer, focusing more on expanding Doom's universe while enhanced cinematic battle scenes. For players who pursue higher difficulty, this game has 6 difficulty levels to choose from, and players can customize the difficulty details of different elements. The question now is, id Software has brought us another exciting work that is easier to get started with for more fans to enjoy. Can it also bring a deeper experience to players who pursue high difficulty? What do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments. CinemaCon gave us a fresh look at the new Superman movie, and it's clear this isn't just another retelling, it's something different. From a reimagined Fortress of Solitude to crypto-stealing scenes, the film feels big, but also surprisingly personal. And then there's Crypto. He's got real personality and heart, balancing out Superman's more serious side. The footage shows him bringing warmth and humor, without making things feel silly, proving that even in a world of gods and legends, there's room for a dog to make an impact. The fortress has always been Superman's retreat, but this time, it's not just a frozen monument. It moves, rising in a vast, icy landscape. It's got this almost alien, meditative vibe, making it feel less like a hiding place and more like a bridge between worlds. From what we've seen, the film seems to balance the classic elements with innovative twists. This movie isn't just about action. It's about atmosphere, emotion, and a fresh perspective on who Superman is. Swinging over to Marvel, Sony and Marvel officially dropped a bombshell at CinemaCon 2025, unveiling the latest chapter in the Spider-Man saga, Spider-Man: Brand New Day. This film marks a bold, fresh start for Peter Parker. Directed by Destin Daniel Cretton and starring Tom Holland as Spider-Man, the movie draws its title and inspiration from the classic 2008 comic arc that redefined Peter's life after a series of life-altering events. In Spider-Man: No Way Home, Peter sacrificed his identity to protect his loved ones, leaving the world to forget who he was. Now, Brand New Day promises to pick up that thread, stripping away the flashy tech and high-stakes heroics and returning to a more grounded, street-level Peter, a guy in a shabby apartment sporting a DIY suit, trying to rebuild his life in a redefined Manhattan. Interestingly, the film's release is perfectly timed between Avengers: Doomsday and Avengers: Secret Wars, hinting that Peter's journey might tie into the broader Marvel Cinematic Universe in unexpected ways. Although his exact role in the upcoming Avengers films remains a mystery, this schedule suggests that our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man could play a significant part in the larger cosmic conflict. Last but definitely not least, we get our first look at Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Picking up right where Across the Spider-Verse left off, Miles Morales remains the most wanted Spider-Man. Visually, the film is once again set to redefine animation, introducing groundbreaking techniques and a unique, almost chalk-like texture in certain sequences. Every frame looks designed to push the Spider-Verse's artistic boundaries even further. With Gwen and her crew as his only allies, he's not just fighting to survive, but to save his family, all while facing a prowler version of himself, and the ever-looming threat of the Spot. However, we'll have to wait until 2027 to see it all unfold, which is a bit long. But if it can deliver the height of the first two films, it'll be another classic movie worth remembering. Alright, that's all for today, so what do you think about these releases? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates. See you next time.